Eva trades.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday. Today we're going to trade the stock market. Let's go. That was interesting. It was stuck in a loop. Yeah, we could just do that all day. I tell you what, that might be more fun than what's going on in the stock market. What is going on in the stock market today? I don't know, honestly. This is what I have. Oh, there's two stocks now in the gap scan. Wow, two. There was just one, but neither one are stocks that I really want to trade. This is almost like laughable because the stock market is so slow right now. Trying to find something to trade this morning could be a little tricky. It might just be me staring at the camera. Very boring. No, I'm sure we can find something to look at and talk about. I always manage to find something to trade. So we'll see. We have just about 10 minutes to go until the market does open, at which time I will be live trading. So let's hurry up and see if we can find something. First off, this is my progress so far in my account. I am stepping through phases as part of my strategy, and I started way back here in phase 1, and now I'm all the way up to phase 4, and I'm trying to get the account up to $42,000. I'm about halfway there, and I'm consolidating on my profit right now. Each candle here is 1 day of trading. Each green candle, of course, is a day of profit, and each red candle is a day where I lost money. So I've been consolidating, and I'm looking for my next breakout into profit, and don't know if that will be today, but here's what we have. So usually I look at the gap scanner here for stocks that have a low float and high volume, and gapping up on news as my favorite type of stock to trade. So then we get some high momentum stocks that way, but today all we have is GWH. There's the chart for that. And while it does look a little bit kind of good here on the 15-minute time frame, we have an equilibrium. It's very light on volume. The float's not bad, but it's a little cheap. It does have news. You know, I could keep an eye on it because you never know. GDHG is the next one. And I don't like this one at all. It's so light on volume. We're missing candles even on the larger time frame. So that's a no for me. And then over here on the high of day momentum scanner, UVIX, that's an inverse of the market. CLF popped up earlier. Nice move, but giving it back. Lighter volume. It's got a really high float. It's 497 million in the float. And I usually look for stocks that are 50 million or below. And that's the amount of shares that are available to trade. So you want fewer shares available to trade and a lot of interest, because that creates a lot of momentum in that stock. When you have a lot of shares available, it takes a lot of people to make that stock move, a lot of people buying or selling. So that's why I try to go with the lower floats, but CLF did make a move there. Maybe I'll watch that one. Uh-oh. Oh no. My mouse is gone. I'm going to have to hit that little... There we go. I got my mouse back. And then JOBY, it's another one with a high float. It also made a move here early on. And so I'm going to be watching those two stocks, and I guess I'll watch GWH as my third pick just because of the larger time frame. So let's go ahead and we'll go to the larger time frame here. This is the hourly time frame across the top. And what I'm going to do is look for support and resistance levels, places that maybe I could take a trade off of after the bell rings. So hourly time frame, we have an inside bar. I'm not going to mark out anything on that. Same thing here, inside bar. I mean, yeah, high of day yesterday. Maybe we pull back and that's a good place to buy. This one here is a little choppy. You have an outside bar and then an inside bar. But I'm watching the 5-minute time frame because we have ourselves an equilibrium with our move up, pull back, lower high, higher low. And good morning, Jose Torres. Welcome. I don't know what SFDSAF means, but welcome anyways. Thank you for joining me. And then we want to see this breakout right here. So that would be our triangle pattern. But it has light volume. But that's the only reason why I'm watching GWH is because of this potential breakout. So we have a resistance up here at $1.54 and we have support at $1.46 and our pre-market high rather of $1.60. And then on this one, I'm not going to mark any levels there. And this one, we have us a support here. Now let's go look at the smaller time frames. I typically trade using the 5-minute and the 1-minute. So that's our support. I look at the volume weighted average price. That's the dotted line. I want to know, are we trading above it or below it? I will take trades if we are below it, but I prefer to be above. So I'll mark out a resistance here. We already have our support here. So we have almost an equilibrium setting up here. So I would be interested in this one when we get closer to the bell. We have 5 minutes to go. If this pulls back down into this area, I would punch the buy button on that, looking for an equilibrium and a breakout. So that's my game plan on that one. We'll see what it looks like closer to the bell. And then on CLF, I suppose this could be a good area to buy from. It does have the volume weighted average price and these EMAs and that hourly support. So maybe there's a potential entry spot there. But I need to see the volume come in. Right now it's super light on volume. And on this one, a little choppy on the 5-minute here. I've got my lines for support and resistance. We're looking for that equilibrium. I need to see it break out over $1.54 before I'll be interested in this one. So that's my game plan there. And then with 4 minutes to go, I'm going to mark out my I'm going to enter in my stop loss parameters. So I'll look at the candle ranges up here. And so about 10 cents on that one. And so then I come down here and I'll just do that. And the next one is about 8 cents and then 5 cents. So we have some really, really small candle ranges. I'm actually just going to go with 10 on that one. GWH. Yeah, the float wasn't too bad. It just needs more volume. That's why the candle range is so small. I hate to... Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and set that one, and then we'll be ready to go. So we're already pulling back on JOBY here. I'm going to go ahead and mark out the resistance of 657. So I want to buy the pullback and then ride this up over 657. That would be the ideal trade. 100,000 shares, 63,000 shares on that candle. So the volume here is light, but that is pre-market. And a look real quick at SPY. We know that we have monthly consolidation underway on SPY. and we can pull back quite a ways. This is healthy consolidation. We're looking for a monthly higher low. We want to see it bottom out somewhere down here and start to make a move back up. So it's a weekly downtrend. So we first need to change that weekly downtrend back to an uptrend. And so I'm watching the daily, and right now we have a daily downtrend. And what we're looking for on the daily to know that our higher low is set on the larger time frame is we want to see a trend change with a higher low and a higher high. So until we get that trend change, I'm not expecting this to bounce very much. I'm not expecting the bottom to be in until we get that trend change, and I'll be watching the hourly to know that the bottom is in on the daily. And right now we have an hourly downtrend. As you can see, lower highs and lower lows. We need to see a higher low and a higher high to change our hourly trend back to the bulls, and to know that then our daily higher low right here is set. That's not the daily, that's the weekly right there. So we're looking for that daily higher low. And then on any kind of bounce on the daily, we're only looking for a lower high because we have so much room to recover. So I would not expect to move straight up through the highs. We're just looking for a lower high and then a pullback, and then we want to see that higher high. There you go. That's the breakdown. Less than a minute to go. So let's get back over and look at these charts. And we're already starting to go here on JOBY. So that's not what I wanted to see. To see that happen right away. But 10 minutes to go till the market opens, so good luck today. And let's try to find something else to trade here if these don't work out. Pulling back first thing. I do like that we're pulling back, so I jumped in it there a couple of times. $100,000 shares on that first 1 minute candle. Let me zoom in a little bit there. It's taking a while to get going here. Like there was volume in the very beginning and now there isn't. I'm going to flatten that out because the volume was pretty light. So I took a $95 loss first thing. And I do see that CLF has pulled back to the volume weighted average price. So I'll take a trade on it. I'm a little iffy on that. And here goes JOBY again. So now I'm in JOBY as well. And I'm going to flatten my position on CLF. So I made $85 on that. I'll sell half of JOBY, and I'll move my stop loss to the low. Looking for the move up to $6.67 on that one. I'm going to just go ahead and take the profit. So that puts me up over $100 on the day. And so now I can feel good about the fact that I made that money back that I lost. Okay, so our equilibrium is breaking out here. And so now I'm going to look for another entry on this one. That was probably it there. I probably just missed it. It pulled back for a second. Okay, I'm going to take it there, that previous high of day. When I say take it, I mean I jumped in at one time. And let's see if we get the move up to $6.67 now, up to that resistance. I'm going to actually move my stop loss up to the low of that candle, because if we break below that, I don't want to be in that trade. So I'm risking $27. Now let's see if we get the move to 667. It's an inside bar so far on the 1 minute. That's a nice looking move here. Pulling back more than I wanted. See the breakout over here now on GWH. Okay. So I took a small loss on that one, but I'm still up over 100 on the day. So failing there. GWH. It's a little light on volume. But let's see if the volume comes into it now as we start to break out here. I am in it one time. I don't like the price action on it, so I'm getting... Oh, look at that. So the volume is starting to come in. So I'm going to get back in. That was a nice little burst. So we have our equilibrium, bull break, and looking for that move up to $1.60. That's the 15-minute time frame I'm looking at there. Well, I tried to sell it when I had profit on it, and then it didn't work for me. Okay. I'm sitting up about 94 bucks today, $94. Tempted to buy CLF here. And I did. Sold half of my position on JOBY. I'm going to buy that little pullback there. Stop loss is down at the low. This one's not working out for me yet. I better get out of that. Took a position over here on RNAZ. I'm going to go ahead and sell it for 50 bucks or 40 bucks there. And back over here to JOBY. Look at GWH there. And there goes JOBY. Selling half of my position there. I'm finding it's hard to make money on GWH. So this one over here, RNAZ, it got halted right here. And as it resumed, I bought this dip, and when it pulled back a couple of times, and then as it moved up, I sold it for $40. Now it's dropping off. It's probably halted, going down now. Not yet, but maybe it will be. JOBY, I'm going to buy it off the EMA right there. That's the blue line. And I'll sell it there for a real quick profit. I'm up $206. That's my daily goal. So I'm back in GWH. JOBY looking for the breakthrough 669. There it is. Finally making some money over there on GWH. I'm back out of JOBY. GWH, nice. So I sold that. SOXL is on the high of day. I'll show you the scanners over here. SOXL, GWH, JOBY, RNAZ. And what is CLF going to do here? So I'm in JOBY again, looking for the breakthrough 675. Selling half of it there. Flatten the other half right there. Quick profit on it. Nice little pullback. I'll buy that dip there. See if we bounce right away. We're not bouncing right away, so I jump back out. But it is holding up. Back in excuse me. I'm back in RNAZ over here. This one, it seems like you have to be a little patient with it. Sold half of it. I'll sell the other half right there. I wonder if we get a move up to the high on that one. It's a nice recovery after that red candle, that red candlestick there. So RNAZ just got halted again, right below the low, right below the high. We're pulling back here on JOBY. And it looks like CLF wants to break through its high. I'll buy CLF there on that pullback. Let's sell it for a quick $15. GDHD is halted. That was on the gap scan this morning. I'm almost wanting to buy this pullback. I'm a little hesitant on it. We've got a new 5-minute candle now. So GDHD got halted going down. Okay, so now we're pulling back on JOBY. The low of that 5-minute candle is at 667. So if we lose that, then 5-minute consolidation is underway. Previous high of day here. And CLF, we didn't get our follow through on that. So this line broke down. Market, the stock market overall is bouncing today. This was actually a nice pullback. I wasn't watching this, but we pulled right back to that pivot point. And a nice bounce off of the volume weighted average price here on GWH. Watching JOBY, I wanted to jump in it there. See if it'll come back down again. So I think I missed that trade. Take a trade there on CLF. And JOBY. And just like that, they both pooped out on me, didn't they? I just don't like that, so I'm getting back out of JOBY. But this one, I'm still in it, CLF. Yeah, getting back out. I like JOBY on that 5-minute time frame. Oops, I was a little late getting into it, but and CLF now also trying here. See if CLF can get over 1472. Nice 5-minute setup. So we might have an equilibrium forming here on JOBY. I am back in a trade over here now. Selling on the way up. Just gonna flatten that one out. So this one just got halted, but I got out before the halt. It's an equilibrium that's breaking bullish. I'm up 300 now on my day. I'm gonna jump back in JOBY here one more time. Need to see it break over 674. This is also an equilibrium setup. There's the break. Add to it there. Looking for the break through 679. I'm going to sell a little bit under that resistance. And there's the break. So I sold it all there. That puts me up close to 400. A little late adding. I was trying to add on a pullback on that. I'll go ahead and sell it though, because I got in a little high. Nice. GWH, I'm in that now. Is it starting to go? Got back out of JOBY. That was a pretty hard rejection on GWH. Seemed a little unfair. Okay, well, none of those last trades I just took worked out for me. Nice move on CLF. A little tricky. Possible another equilibrium here on this one, JOBY, so I'm buying that little dip there. Oh, I don't like the way that's pulling back. There goes RNAZ again. Nice. RNAZ, I'm up 294 on that one. It's been pretty good for me, and it's surprising because it's such a cheaper stock, but we're coming up to $2 on that one. I'm back in it one more time, looking for the move up to 2. I don't think it's halted there. Oh yeah, I guess it is halted there, so I'm in it right at the halt level. Not exactly what I wanted. So while we wait for halt resumption, I'm back in a trade here on this one off of this support area. Nice little move. I'm back in GWH there again. And JOBY on a little pullback on that 1 minute candle. Selling it real quick. So halt resumption on RNAZ should be at 7:04. A couple more minutes. So we're seeing some rejection here on GWH so far. Inside bar on the 5 minute on JOBY. Possible 5 minute consolidation might be happening here soon on CLF. It's looking like. We haven't consolidated in the last several candles there, so. So I'm going to come back over here to RNAZ. I am in this on a halt going up, and I got in it right at the halt, just below $2. So my hope is that it resumes higher up at $2 and I can sell it real quick. Resumption should be at 7:04, so that's coming up here in a few seconds. Okay, so I'm watching it. It's 7:04 now. I'm in it one time, risking $100. There's the resumption up at $2.20. So I jumped out of it for a quick profit there, and I think it's halted again, and that puts me up $458 on the day. So that was a nice trade. Yeah, so it's halted again there. I got out just as it resumed, that was really quick. That was a whole lot of buying, so pretty incredible move. And over here on JOBY, now consolidating even further. We still have an inside bar here, 2 inside bars in a row, but definitely 5-minute consolidation now underway on CLF. Coming back to the volume weighted average price. Could be a trade down here. Possibility. And GWH getting rejected, and now it's coming down as well. A little bit early on CLF, but there's the bounce. JOBY. Big green candle, so I jump in it one time there on that pullback. Looking for a move over 675. And not getting it. I better get back out of that one. CLF coming down there to that level. I think I might have jumped in a little too early. I'm going to go ahead and flatten it, get back out. We might have 15-minute consolidation underway here in a little bit if this continues to drop. I'm going to try JOBY there again. Again, that's the same thing that happened up here. I better get back out. Okay, now JOBY coming down. Let's see if it comes to the volume weighted average price. And CLF as well. Okay, there's CLF right at the volume weighted average price. Need to see that bounce pretty quick there. So it's starting to. Sold half of it right there. I'm going to put my stop loss down at the low and see if we get further movement up to the upside. We do have that resistance up here at 1472. And then JOBY, I might try to catch this one off of the volume weighted average price if possible. Went ahead and got out of CLF. So that dropped well below, didn't it? I'm going to get back out of that for break even. The JOBY has 15-minute consolidation now starting. Kind of want to watch our NAZ here for resumption. It's turned into a 10-minute halt. So it should resume at 7:14. I don't know if I want to jump in it though. I'm just not sure. I was kind of thinking about it, but if it halts going down, I take a big loss. I'm not going to feel too good about that. I'm $30 away from hitting $500, and that's kind of what I'm, waiting for. I was actually $1 away from it a little while ago, and then proceeded to lose 150. So RNAZ resumption should be any second now. I'll see if maybe there's a trade I can take on it. Got my stop loss really wide. We're halted at $2.19. Looking for resumption any second. And there's the resumption. I didn't jump in it because it resumed so much higher. I was worried about it pulling back. That's a big resumption there. Wow. So it might be halted again. That was a pretty big move. Yeah, I think it's halted again. Yeah. So, there you go. So I'm back in a trade over here now. I'm looking for $500. I'm looking at my P&L. I shouldn't do that when I'm trading. I should be looking at the candlestick patterns, but I want to get over 500. That's my goal right now. There it is. All right. So then that's where I'm going to stop. I'm sitting up $511. I'm halfway to 1,000. It was a hard-fought battle, but I'm not going to trade anymore because I don't want to give that back. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. It's nice to see that we do have some momentum. I was worried when we started the day that there might not be much, but this is pretty incredible on RNAZ. This resumption way up here, that's crazy. That's almost a 50% jump, you know. So yeah, that's neat. Be careful on that one. Eventually it's going to halt going down, so be very careful. This one we dropped below that volume weighted average price. I tried to take a trade on that and took a loss on it. This is nice though. This one I wish I would have held because I bought it twice down here. Well, actually I bought it here first and started to bounce. I sold some, made a little bit of money, but then it started coming back down. Then I waited for it to hit the volume weighted average price, the dotted line. Then I jumped in it twice. I sold half as it moved up to here. And I was going to hold the rest for a bigger move, but as we started to pull back, I got back out of it. And I'm wishing I would have held it because this is nice. We have a 1 minute trend change here now. So a nice 1 minute uptrend, that's good. That 15-minute time frame, that's the daily. Nice daily breakout too here. Equilibrium on the daily. It's a good daily setup. Yeah, tightening range, and now we're breaking over those resistance levels. Nice. Some people call this a coil or a spring. They're really good setups when they coil up like that. Usually when you coil up, you picture a spring coiling up and then it just explodes. So, yeah, I was looking at the 15-minute time frame here. I was thinking we might see 15-minute consolidation here, but bulls bought the dip. So we'll see what happens there. That's kind of an odd setup. But it's a 1 minute uptrend so far. Might just be looking for a lower high on the 5 minute here. It could end up being a 5 minute equilibrium. So I'm up 517. Let's see what this does to my chart. I think I finally got my okay. we'll look at this in a second. So today is September 25th, right? Yep. 3 months till Christmas. So $511.07 is my day, and that is my low of day. I don't think I ever went red. I can't remember now. It's been so long ago. I'll just say I was at $0 on my low of day, and 511.07 is my high. So that's my candle there. So you can see on my profit chart that this nice move up, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then this tightening range, and then the breakout. So equilibriums, I broke down a little bit here, but for the most part, equilibriums, you know, they are patterns that not only in the stock market but in life. This is a pattern that happens in your life. You have maybe you had a good time, and now you're relaxing or whatever. It's a period of equilibrium where you steady out before that next move up or move down. It's interesting, the psychology behind the stock market, how you can interpret it into life too. But anyways, so phase 4, I'm breaking out now over my all-time highs. I'm looking up towards $42,000. I'd like to have a few more days like this and get there pretty quick if that happens. Tomorrow will be a short trading day for me, though. I'll only be here for about 15 minutes, and then I'll be out. So I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Good luck the rest of your day. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something from this to help you out in your trading. And that's it. We'll see you next time right here at EVA Trades. Adios.